All right, guys, so today I want to talk about the hierarchy of athletes' needs. So if you feel like you need to stretch every single day, or you're coming into the gym and your warm-ups are taking 20 minutes, or you're doing loads of banded activation work before you do any overhead pressing, more than likely it's not working because you're still doing it every single day. So I want to talk about the athlete's hierarchy of needs to give you a little bit of better understanding of how to actually assess where your pain is coming from and maybe get a bit of an understanding of where to begin your assessments. So we use this in our movement screen, and at the base of the pyramid is flexibility. So flexibility is passive range of movement of a joint. So this is your ability of your joint or tissue to go through its full range with the assistance of gravity or maybe like a body. So for example, if you're lying on your belly on the floor and I grabbed your ankle and was pushing your heel to your butt, that would be me testing your flexibility. There's assistance there. So from this flexibility test, we can begin to understand how much range is available with that tissue or at that joint. Once we have an understanding of flexibility, we can then move on to mobility. So mobility is active range of movement. Easiest way to think about this. If I lift up my finger like this and I pull my finger back, this is passive range of movement. All right, that's my flexibility. If I try and pull my finger back, that's as far as it can go. That is my mobility. Okay, the discrepancy between my flexibility and my mobility is my own risk. So we don't want to have a lot of range of movement available, but be unable to access or control that range. Okay, that's going to be a big problem. So flexibility, can you actually go through the full range of movement? Okay, and then mobility, are we strong? Can we access that ourselves? Once we have these two clear, we can then move upwards to your strength and balances. And this is where us as coaches can kind of narrow it out a little bit. So there is very black and white numbers when it comes to strength and balances that we need to understand and know to ensure that we're not going to be dominant. Let's say dominant in a squatting pattern versus a hinge pattern. Easy example. If your deadlift is 100 kilos, your back squat should be 80 kilos. Okay? If we are able to back squat the same as we can deadlift, that's a big problem. Okay, that means that we have a very squat dominant pattern. We would have a problem with hinging movements. We could be weak through those ranges, and that's something that we need to address, and that could be causing pain. So this is going to apply to the same with pushing versus pulling in all directions. Easy way for me to understand this when I was learning about strength and balances was if my car broke down, me and my buddy get out, jump behind the car, I'm on the left hand side of the car pushing, he's on the right. If he slacks off, I'm going to be doing more work. I'm going to get tighter. I'm overloaded. I could be at risk of injury. The moment he begins to help out again, I can ease off and balance is restored. So we can think about this as right shoulder versus left shoulder. If my right shoulder is very weak and there's a big imbalance between right to left, when we're doing a lot of barbell push presses, this left shoulder could be doing a lot more work. This could become painful or inflamed, but in reality, it's the right shoulder that we need to look at. So this is strength and balance. Next is your work to rest. So what you need to understand here is we don't get fit or get strong from going to the gym. We get fit and we get stronger from recovering from going to the gym. Okay? Easy example. We go into the gym and our capacity is out of 5. We work out. We are immediately less fit, all right? We are fatigued from that. We go down to a 4. And let's say, for example, keep it simple, we're working out on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If we recover fully, we get our sleep, we manage our stress, we eat well, we'll come into Wednesday session at a 5.1. We are fitter. We'll train, create some stress, create some fatigue. We're down to 4.1. We rest, recover. Friday, we're up at 5.2. And if we learn to recover, we're in this upward trajectory where we're going to get fitter and stronger. This is why programs have, like strength programs have deload weeks. We create a lot of stress, we give the opportunity to get stronger, and then we test. If we didn't have that deload week, if we didn't understand how to recover, so our sleep is poor, our diet is poor, we're very stressed, what will happen is we will come in at a 5, we work out, we're down to a 4, we only recover by half, we're at 4.5. By the time we come around to Wednesday, we train again, we're now at 3.5, we recover to 4, we're now down to 3, and we get less fit. Okay, then when it comes around to a testing phase, whether it's fitness or strength, we actually don't perform as well. Okay, over a long period of time, this can lead to signs of overtraining, and we do not want to go there. And then finally, at the top of this pyramid is skill. This is whenever you do a snatch, clean, jerk, bar muscle up, and your coach says, that was just perfect. You won't hear that too often. But skill is at the top of the pyramid. So movement dysfunctions can cause pain, but more than likely it comes from somewhere further down the pyramid. So to help you guys get started, below this video we have linked all our flexibility screens. For some of them you're going to need a buddy, for some of them you can do yourself, but we want you to start at the base of the pyramid. Go through our entire flexibility screen. And if you feel any of the flexibility, we can begin to understand that you do not have full range in a joint and we need to look into that further. If there is a problem, if you don't pass all the movement screens, we want you to reach out to us, we want to look into it further, and we want to help you get out of pain. This is the athlete's hierarchy of needs.